Hi everyone. Okay, today I'm going to be making Sambar, or here they call it Dalca. Okay, now my recipe is a Southern Indian Sambar, which there's a slight twist to how I cook it also. So here are the ingredients that you need. Okay. This is cumin seeds. You need about 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Then you will need about a 1/4 teaspoon of fenugreek seed. Okay, fenugreek seed can become very bitter if you over fry it, alright? So be careful with that. Then you also need mustard seeds. Then you will need this, which is, let me show you. Okay, it's Asafoetida powder. Okay, this powder you use to make rasam and sambar. Okay. Then you need shallots. Now you can use as many as you want, but you're supposed to use around 7 to 8 will be sufficient. Then you need garlic. Just lightly smash them and to remove the skin. And you need a sprig of curry leaves. Dried red chilli, about 5 or 6. I remove the seeds soak them in water to soften them. Okay. And then this is Assam, okay, tamarind. Now this is about a golf ball size. Just use about half a cup of water to soak it. Okay. Then you will need chili powder. You will need about 1 tablespoon of chili powder. And you will need this, what is called Sambar powder or Sambar mixture. It's a blend of different spices. You need 2 tablespoons of this. This is about enough for one last cooking. Then I have to make again. And of course here is my turmeric. The most important item is the dal. Okay, this dal you have to wash and soak it. Thoroughly wash it at least 4 or 5 times to get rid of all the dust and dirt. And then you have to soak it for at least 4 hours or overnight. So since this is a vegetarian dish, I'm going to be using a lot of vegetables. Okay, this long one is what you call a snake gourd. Okay, you split it into 2 and then slice it finely. This is a bottle gourd. Nice bottle gourd. Okay, and then terong, brinjal, carrot, and just 1 tomato. Now you can use any vegetables that you want, but it has to be, well, firm vegetables. And this is totally a vegetarian dish, but you can add mutton or lamb. Okay, so the first part of this video is I will have to pressure cook the lentils and just for a short while. Okay, let's get on to the cooking. Okay, first thing that you need to do will be to pressure cook. Well, I pressure cook the lentils. You can boil it if you want, but it will take a while to soften it. Okay, add everything to my pressure cooker. All the lentils. Now this has been soaked overnight, so it's nice and plump. For cooking the lentils, some people love to pressure cook it until it's all mushy, and some people they pressure cook it until it's soft because they still want to see the lentils when the sambar dish is ready. So lentils, add in 2 garlic, okay, and then add in about a teaspoon of turmeric. Then just add water. Okay, the amount of water to add is about 2.5 times the amount of lentils, because the lentils are going to expand even further and absorb the liquid. Next, you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of oil, just plain oil. Now, why do you add oil? Okay, mix this up and then you can pressure cook this. Now, the reason you add oil is because when you pressure cook, this will not overflow. Lentils are famous for overflowing when you cook them. The oil will stop it from overflowing. Okay, this is the lentils after I pressure cooked it. You see, they are cooked, but they are not all broken. It is soft already. So once it's cooked, just leave it aside and later you'll add to the main dish. Okay, first of all, heat up some oil. Make sure it's hot enough. Add in your mustard seeds. Now always wait for your mustard seeds to crackle before you carry on. Okay, it's started popping. Now you can add in your cumin seed and your fenugreek seeds. Okay, wait for this to crackle. Okay, now once they start crackling, you can add in your shallots, your garlic, and your curry leaf. Same time, you can add in some of your hing. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, fry this a little until your onions get translucent. Okay, everything is very aromatic and nice. Add in your dried chili. Fry your dried chili until it changes color a little bit. It will become much darker red. Okay. So there it is, getting much darker red. Now once it gets a little darker red, you can add in the tomatoes first. Tomatoes need to break down a little bit, so that's why you add them early. Just mix them around a little bit so that the tomatoes get broken down a bit. Okay, the tomatoes have broken down a little bit, so you can put in your vegetables. This is the gourd. I'm putting in the gourd and the bottle gourd and the carrots first. Because the snake gourd can get mushy if you cook it too long. So mix this well. Here you can add in about half a cup of water so that you can get these harder vegetables to get cooked first. Alright? Then cover it for a while and let it cook for a few, or maybe 2-3 minutes, that's it. Okay, I've covered and been cooking this for about 2 or 3 minutes. Now the vegetables are only halfway, not even halfway there. Huh? So now you can add in the chili powder. You're supposed to add in about 2 teaspoons. 1, 2 teaspoons of chili powder. And your sambal powder. This one you're supposed to add 2 tablespoons. One, 2. It's about a whole bottle, the balance. And also you need to add a little bit of turmeric.
Just about a quarter teaspoon because you already added turmeric into your lentils. Then give this a good mix. Okay, give it a good mix and then cover and cook it for about 5 minutes just to soften everything. But not totally soft, but maybe 3/4 soft before you add in the snake gourd. Right? Now it's been boiling away for a while now. The vegetables are 3/4 soft already. So you can add in the snake gourd that are cut up. Give this a good mix. Once you mix everything in, then you can add in your tamarind water, your Assam water, and the pressure cooked lentils. Okay, everything is nicely mixed. Now you can add in your tamarind water, Assam Jawa. This is about half a cup. Okay. Once you added that in, give it a nice mix. Then you can add in all of the lentils. Okay, once you add in all your lentils, give it a good mix again. Now you have to cover it, let it come to a boil and cook slowly. Okay, this has been boiling for a while now, covered, and the vegetables are all nice and soft already. In fact, it's ready, but you have to add in your brinjal. So add in your salt, or make sure your salt, don't add too much salt. Then add in all your terung, your cucumber, brinjal. I cut it up last always because otherwise you'll get darkened. Now, this, what you've just done until this part, adding in the brinjal, is actually what is Southern Indian Dalca or Sambar. This is the completed dish already. But for Asians, we like to add coconut milk. Okay? Why? Because it becomes slightly thicker and it has that rich taste. So if you want to do that, you can, which I'm going to do later. But if you don't want to, then this is it. Just add in your brinjal, let the brinjal cook while it's covered, it's soft, and you're done. Okay, this has been cooking away covered, and the brinjal has all cooked already, the vegetables are all cooked, the amount of salt is all nice and perfect. So basically, actually this is done already, but for me, I like to add coconut milk. So how much coconut milk to add? Again, this depends on you. I usually look at the texture. So I will put it in the ladle and then I'll mix it. Now when you add coconut milk, make your the fire flame small, because you don't want to separate the coconut milk from the coconut milk separate with the oil. Okay, I think that is enough. Can you see the color? This is very, very nice. Okay, that's it. So we are done. Now you can voila. Check it. Okay, what's the best thing to eat with dal, dalca or sambar? Rice, sambal belacan, and salted fish. Bye everyone.